My name is Rory Edwards. I lead the professional division, Onyx for Business division at Onyx, where we really serve our customers by helping improve operational efficiencies in the field for folks that spend most of their time outdoors working in a professional environment.
I'm Ravalli County Sheriff Steve Holden, a rural agency, 37 deputies, about 2,400 square miles of county, and a population of a little under 50,000 people.
Like day-to-day operations, like Onyx is pretty useful because it's so easy to pull up and look up addresses and homeowners pretty quickly versus, usually have to go online and go to like a Montana Cadastral or something like that. It's a little cumbersome. So way easier to use on the fly, but then also for, operations planning or even stuff like evidence collection or being able to mark those waypoints is pretty useful, taking the pictures.
But in a relatively minor misdemeanor case, I was able to pull up Onyx using a satellite image, saw where the camper was parked, and knew exactly where I was going before I ever got on the property. Onyx is going to help us in an operational setting, whether it's search warrants or a barricaded subject, to be able to mark points, send deputies to those points. They're going to know where they're at when they get there. They're going to be able to plan a route to get to those.
For mission planning, I mean, it depends on the mission for sure, but it's a good tool right now to be able to coordinate all of those moving parts, and then everybody has the same picture and everybody's on the same page.
Yeah, I think that having the capability to route to that exact point is huge. Specifically in like rural areas like this. It's so important that Onyx works without cell service, because there's a lot of places in this county that you have no cell service and no radio combo whatsoever.
Let's say I'm first deputy on scene and I turn my tracker on, and let's say I create a folder that everybody can see, and then they can go into that folder and see where I've been tracking, instead of me trying to call them to my location, which is middle of the woods somewhere. They can see that track pattern that I've left, and instead of trying to talk them on to me, they can just follow that track pattern.
If a case you're working on ends up going into court, you can show the tracking feature and the waypoint feature. You can set waypoints of, say, a suspect's location or the crime scene, and then you can set tracks showing how you suspect how they left, how you found it, the distance from a crime scene to other evidence, and you can have that all displayed in your tracking feature. You can share that to a folder and then be able to share that and basically have your own court exhibit. So when you go into court, for one, you can show the prosecuting attorney exactly the layout so they can understand and successfully prosecute. But then also when you're in court, you can display that as evidence, have it admitted, and the jury loves being able to actually physically see a map, be able to follow the tracks to the waypoint of your various locations. So it's a really good feature to have.
So Onyx is definitely a very intuitive app. There's other apps out there that I've used, especially like I'm on the Missoula-Ravalli County SWAT team, and so there's applications that are specifically for tactical applications. Those applications usually have a pretty steep learning curve. Onyx is an application that just about anyone can pick up and use effectively to complete the job, whether it's a emergent situation or whether it's a routine situation. And I think a lot of deputies can pick it up never having used it and still be effective in completing their job.
Just say from my experience with Onyx, from the get-go, it's been completely customer service oriented. I have no complaints. They've been a wonderful company.